Hello, my name is Elodie. I'm the owner of Champagne Chapuy. So now we run the business, my sister and I. We represent the third generation. My grandfather founded the brand in 1952. So we are a small family-run business located in the famous Côte des Blancs, exactly in the village of Augier. So of course, our specialty is the pure Chardonnay Grand Cru Champagne, because you have Chardonnay planted everywhere in our vineyards. So we farm around 9 hectares, so that represents a production annually of 80,000 bottles. We have two different kinds of champagne. The first kind is of course pure Chardonnay champagne, so 100% Chardonnay, ranking as Grand Cru because the village of Augier is just in the middle of all the Grand Cru ranking village. And the second kind of champagne is our range tradition, because we blended this tradition range, the 3 grape varietals you can find in Champagne, so Chardonnay, Pinot Noir and Pinot Meunier. Of course, our style of champagne are very feminine, elegant. We deal with a lot of Chardonnay in our blend, so even in the Brut Tradition you find minimum 50% of Chardonnay. And because we don't want to transform the taste of the varietals, we are really focused on purity and delicacy. We use exclusively stainless steel vats, no oak at all at home. So that's why we keep really the fruitiness, the purity, the delicacy, the finesse on every champagne. So now I've got today 2 different kinds of champagne to present to you. The first is our Brut Tradition, so I should say my mum champagne. All the grapes come from my mum vineyards, so which are not in the Grand Cru area, so you have to cross the hill, get closer to Épernay. On a subsoil which is very different from the Côte des Blancs area, because it's not so chalky. You have much more composite rock, siliceous sands, so that gives really the volume and the structure to the Pinot, so which is quite interesting. So in this bottle you find a blend of 50% Chardonnay, 25% Pinot Noir, 25% Pinot Meunier, which is quite round and fruity. The base blend comes from harvest 2015, and because it's quite young and crisp, we wanted to even balance this crispiness with a high level of reserve wines. So we blended with nearly 50% of reserve wines in it, and this has been dosed with a dosage of 8 grams of sugar per liter. And on the nose, you really get at first all the characteristic of the Pinot Meunier, so very fruity, very soft and round, and quite with summer fruits, so which is really interesting. And it just on the aftertaste, then you get the freshness and back on the Chardonnay. So very nice bubble, and fine and thin. Usually we recommend this one for any kind of reception, when you have a lot of people, cocktails, and you pick some bites everywhere. It's very easy to pair with this kind of champagne. So the second one, our latest vintage, so 2012, Grand Cru Blanc de Blanc, so pure Chardonnay from the Grand Cru area. We choose really to preserve the freshness and the crispiness of the wine by blocking the malolactic fermentation, which aims us really to have a long-term aging on lees and to keep really this lightness even after 10 years on lees in the bottle. So this wine, we kept it on lees, so after the bottling, 4.5 years, and it has been disgorged so last November, so now it means 7 months after the date of disgorging, with a lower level of dosage, only 6 grams. So we're just at the limit between Brut and Extra Brut. Of course, it's very crisp and clean on the palate. You can smell the citrus, you can smell pineapple, green apple. It's very dedicated to white fruits and quite light. And now the 2012 just turned to the secondary aromas. So you can really find honey, dry fruits like quince jelly, marmalade. It's very interesting. And then in a few years it will turn even to brioche, pastry aromas. So of course you can keep this champagne during all dinner. As soon as you deal with seafood, white flesh fish with slightly lemon or ginger sauce, it will be just perfect. Cheers, enjoy.